Alright, so I just finished filming Satan's Trap Envy, and I know I kind of went in depth about, my absence. Well, not in depth, sorry. I kind of glossed over it, but I kind of just want to talk to you guys today about the real, the real consequences of like growing your relationship with Christ and what it actually means to grow your relationship with Christ. Now, just a disclaimer, I'm not here to judge anyone, okay? We all struggle with stuff. I struggle with stuff. You struggle with stuff. I'm not here to call anyone out. But the thing I'm starting to realize as I mature and grow closer to Christ is if you really want to change, if you really want to grow, or if you really want to grow your relationship with Christ, you're really going to have to change. You cannot live the same old ways of the world. All right, it's currently Saturday, March 22nd, I believe. Last week was St. Patrick's Day. Okay, now, most of the time, well, my age, I'm 20 years old, but most kids, they're going to go out there. They're going to go out there, they're going to go drink. They're going to go listen to worldly music. They're going to go sleep around. They're going to go do all this wild stuff. They might do some drugs, just things that are ways to not glorify the Lord, okay? And, I'm not here to judge because old me probably would have done that too. I'm not going to lie. But the truth is that when you start to grow with the Lord, if you genuinely want to grow your relationship, you're going to have to change. You're going to have to miss out. You're going to look like a weirdo to a lot of people. Because know what I did that day? I spent it with my family. All right? I spent it with my family. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I read a book. I watched some YouTube videos. Went out to eat with my family. And that was it. All right, that's all I did St. Patty's Day weekend. And I went to the gym, of course, stay ripped. But a lot of people claim that they want to follow Christ. Oh Lord, I want your blessings. Oh Lord, I want a relationship with you. Oh Lord, this, that. But the truth is, your actions don't show it. Okay, your actions don't show it. All right, and I understand if you're struggling with something. If you're genuinely trying to change, that's different. But if you're going out there and you're living the same ways, things where it's wrong. All right, there's nothing inherently wrong with going out for St. Patrick's Day. But you can use context cues, you can use common awareness to understand that you're going to sin there. All right, there's too many temptations. You're walking right into Satan's trap, unironically. You're walking right into Satan's trap. Drinking, smoking, any other drugs. I know a lot of people in my city we're cokeheads. Okay, we're cokeheads. I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of people who do coke. And then, also girls are out there. They're getting drunk, and when you get drunk, you're more tend to sin. You're most likely getting horny, right? You want to go do that sort of thing. All right, and like I said, I'm not here to judge. I'm talking to the people who genuinely want to grow their relationship with Christ. And I want you to understand that if you really want this, if you really want a relationship, if you really want Him to work for you, you're going to have to change. Okay, He can only work in certain parts of life where you give Him. You can say you want to grow your business. You can say you want to change. You can say you don't want to lust. You don't want to sleep around. But if you're going out and you're going out to party, or you're looking at porn, or your TikTok and Instagram feeds all girls shaking butt, or you're listening to worldly music where they're talking about gangbangs, stuff like that, right? You don't want to change, okay? Same with I don't want to drink anymore, or I don't want to do this or that. But then you're going out, you're partying, you're going to the bars, you're hanging around with people you shouldn't be hanging with. You don't want to change, bro. Okay? If you genuinely want to grow, you have to give your life to God. You have to change your ways. And I stress this because I see so many people like my age or younger, and I don't know why I'm seeing this, but it's wild. I see so many people who are just dying. And it's not because of their sin or anything like that. I'm not saying that. But it's like you don't know how long you got in this life. All right. And yes, I understand that confessing or nothing we do on this life makes us go to heaven. But at the same time, don't you want a relationship with Him? Don't you want to get to know God? Because it talks about in the Bible, if you live your life separate from God, that's okay. But you're not going to have a relationship with Him when it comes to death, when you go up to heaven. All right? A lot of people say, oh, I'll start tomorrow. Oh, I'll do this, that. But you don't know if you have tomorrow. Okay, you really don't know if you have tomorrow. And that's the scary thing. That's the scariest thing in the world. Imagine you just not waking up tomorrow. Or imagine you going out there today and this being your last day. It's just a wild thought. I know a lot of people can't comprehend it, but us in the West, we don't talk about death as much as we should. We have to understand that we only live one life. Alright? So, this is kind of my message to you. If you genuinely want to grow with Christ, if you genuinely want to build a relationship with Him, you're going to have to make sacrifices. Okay? You're going to have to stop going to the party. You're going to have to stop hanging around with those friends who are making you sin. You're going to have to stop doing drugs. You're going to have to stop hooking up with people. You're going to have to stop doing all these things. Okay? And once you do those things, once you start to follow God more, once you start to fill your heart with love, I genuinely promise, and I swear to you, I put it on my life, I put it on my bank account, I put it on my God, I put it on, my family, I put it on literally everything, bro. Everything. That once I know it's hard, but once you genuinely give your life to Christ, and you start to grow with Him, and you start to give away the things of the world, and start to truly focus on Him, your life will feel so much better. Okay, you go to all these temporary things for fulfillment, and it doesn't end up fulfilling you. It might do it in the short term, but not the long term. Jesus has changed my life, and I don't know, I just love Him, bro. I just love Him. So, if there's one thing I can recommend to you, start growing your relationship with Him. Start making those sacrifices for Him. Get out those things that are hindering you from getting closer to Him. Alright, guys? And this is not a shot at anybody. This is just a wake-up call, I guess. I love you guys. I'm praying for each and every single one of you. If you want help growing your relationship with Christ, my Instagram is down below. I love you guys, and I'm thankful for you. All glory to you.